Hey guys, it's Joe here. Just giving you a little update. We've put a little over 500 miles on the Touareg since I've gotten it. Give you a rundown of what we've done, what's happened. Alright, good news is the misfire that we were having at idle is all but gone. What we did is we went in, we took the rocker covers off, checked the cams out, and everything was good there, no wear, so pretty happy with that. So while we were in there, we pulled all the injectors out and swapped them into different cylinders to see if it was an injector issue, to see if the misfire would follow those cylinders. And while they were out, we put new seal kit on them, along with, there's a little piece at the top where the rocker arm contacts the fuel injector to fire it. Those were pretty dished, and they're supposed to be flat, so 226,000 miles worth of wear dished to the top of the injectors, so we replaced those. And we also set up the rocker arm to fuel injector clearance. That's all good. Still had the misfire after that. Just went from 4 cylinders down to 1. And then all I've been doing since then is the Hotshot in the fuel. Alright, so we're going to pop another thing of Hotshot in. This thing's got a 26-gallon fuel tank, and looks like it is 8 ounces for 20 gallons, so we'll do a little over 8 ounces in this thing and go fill it up. Alright, so that's about 10 ounces. We'll go fill her up and see if it keeps making it better. And that's made a pretty good difference. We did 1 full tank of that, and we're on our second one right now to see if it continues to help. So that was, I mean, that's $15, so that's an easy fix. But other than that, it's been getting the good old Italian tune-up, and I've been running it pretty hard. Had 2 real smoky regens while I've been driving it, and it's been getting better since then, so I imagine it probably wasn't used to its capacity, I would say, with the previous owner. So we've been cleaning it out a little bit, and that's made the biggest difference. Right now we're at about 13 miles to the gallon on the long-term fuel consumption. It's been idling quite a bit, being it's cold out and I warm it up in the mornings and before I leave work. So that's part of that. I think in the summer it'll get a little bit better, especially once I stop beating on it so much. It also it has a oil leak from the Tandem pump, and I'll try and toss a picture up of what the Tandem pump is. On the right hand side, this has 2 high pressure fuel pumps that are mounted on the motor. Left hand side one is just a fuel pump. The right hand side is a fuel pump and a vacuum pump. That one's leaking oil, and it's also not keeping up on the brake booster vacuum. Like if you're in a parking lot, it'll lose vacuum. So that'll end up getting replaced here. And then it's got another oil leak on the front of the motor that will get taken care of, so we'll probably have to pull the front off to figure out where that one's coming from. So we'll do that in the future. And then on another note, I also got this fancy 6-foot long RCA to auxiliary input cord so I can listen to my music from my phone on this 2007 technology radio. That's been a big improvement. But yeah, so far, parts-wise, we have the fuel injector seal kits, intake manifold gaskets, did an oil change, did a fuel filter. We're probably going to do another fuel filter shortly, just to make sure there was nothing in the fuel system that was bad for it. So for hard money, we don't have a ton of money into it, just a lot of time. But like stuff like the fuel injector seal kits, they're $20, $30 a piece. But when you have 10 cylinders, it starts to add up. So that's going to be the downfall of this, is everything is times 10. So it just ends up adding up quicker than average vehicle. Also, it runs 2 ECUs, one for each bank. So everything on the control side is times 2. So there's 2 fuel pumps mounted on the motor. There's 2 fuel pumps in the tank. So there's just more. Nothing's been crazy expensive so far. The biggest expense coming up is going to be that tandem fuel pump. I think they're around $500. But yeah, keep you updated on that. If it continues this way, we'll probably end up getting the tune here shortly and deleting the DPFs. And then we will put the wheels and tires on. It also needs front lower control arm bushings on both sides are loose, so we'll take care of that. Pop a video up when we do that too, and then we'll get it aligned at whatever height I decide to drive it at. So yeah, if you want to keep following along to this, the 944, the 914 that's getting the rotary, hit the subscribe button, which is right around there, I believe. You can hit the little logo, you can do that, and follow along. Thanks, guys.